Okay, I'm working on a fugue here. I have the exposition mostly written. It's a short exposition. So it's for soprano recorder, flute, tenor recorder, and bassoon. Kind of going for a Renaissance kind of wind quartet type thing. And so from here, you have this nice kind of cadence. And what I'm going to do, got a flute on kind of B flat there, and it's wanting to resolve down to a B. This kind of this cadence. So it has that feeling of wanting to go to the B there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with flute on B. I'll do another small exposition here of a different subject. What I've got is I've got the original subject here, but I'm going to do it in inversion. So I just copied it across. And you can see here I've got the ghost marks of what the other instruments are doing. And that kind of lets me see what my harmony is, make sure I'm not kind of overlapping. You can overlap sometimes, and here that shows you that you can kind of have very close harmonies in passing. It's no problem. Unison there. And I find that very helpful. So what do we got here? In the original subject, it goes down 4 semitones. So down a third. So let's go up a third instead. Major third. Like that. And then it's going up 2 semitones for the original. So we'll go down 2 semitones from the original. We'll just try an inversion and see what happens here. And it's going up 3 semitones from there, so I'll go down 3 semitones. It's going down 2 semitones, so I'll go up 2 semitones. Down 1, up 1. Down 2, up 2. And it's going down another 2, so I go up another 2. Like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up 6, so down 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then down 3, so I'll go up 3. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, so we should probably play it and see what is happening. So it's kind of funky, and I'm not sure if that's really what we want there. So I might need to do kind of a variation. These velocities don't really matter. I'm just putting them down there for the sake of having it all the same. Don't know why, because the velocity is mostly controlled by automation. See, I've got an automation for my flute there, which is just chilling out at the top there. I had it lower because it was quite prominent to start with. The other instrument, just to match the other instruments. So what I'll do is I'll just do kind of a variation. It'll be kind of a loose inversion. Try and keep it in that minor kind of mode. So I kind of like just work out what the scale is usually and just go like. That's kind of the scale I want to work with, so I'll just put that in to see what I'm doing. So that's actually okay. It's still in the scale. It sounds kind of strange. We've got a G there, which is not in the original scale, so maybe raise that. There's no A either, so instead let's drop that and make it a G sharp there. So sometimes things like this just don't work, so I thought I'd try an inversion. I don't know if it's actually going to work that well. Another thing I can do is do like a kind of a pseudo inversion where you just kind of you have your melody and you just kind of imagine what it might be like kind of upside down. So if we play this out again. kind of imagine what it might be in this new mode. Get a spicy B flat in there. Lots of chromatic stuff. So in the original, if I just copy the original over again just to make sure. So I'll grab all the stuff. You can see the second voice. Now this stuff down the bottom here is actually just the key switch. So you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. That's just showing the instrument whether I want staccato or longer notes. And you can see the entrance here actually comes in before this phrase is finished. Dun, 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 dun. So it started just before. So really my phrase goes all the way to about there. Dun, dun, dun. That's kind of the end of the phrase. But the answer starts a little earlier. So if I go back to what I was writing at the end there, if I just put my original subject in, I moved it down to B to be at the right place. What's going on here? So there's a variation. Sometimes there's a variation in the counterpoint there. So I must have copied it from a different area. Oh, I copied it from the answer here. So the answer is slightly different. That's okay. We can use the original version here. So if I'm kind of inverting, it was going up. Now I'm going down. So then I'm going down. So I need to go up from here. Now these low notes won't play because they're outside the range of my Renaissance flute here. Which seems to go down to a low D. So what have we got so far of our next part? That's kind of a very simple simple ending. That kind of gives it a similar contour to the original. So that's probably good enough for a little extra, like the next place to go. So we want to go from this chord to something in B, and my idea is to have this melody and then have another melody come in quite close, maybe stretto. So we'll see how that works. What I'll do is I'll just set up my key switch here. So I've got F as my open notes and D as my staccato. So in fact, I can probably just copy this across because it's the same stuff. It's the same theme. I put that here in the right place. Almost, I think it needs to be a little earlier, more like that. Something like that. Was this on the same? It was on the same, the right note. So that should be correct. What I'll do is I will drop the automation down a little bit for our, I believe it is, expression controller. Those staccato notes are quite harsh there. That note in particular is really standing out, so I'll try a different articulation. My other option is to drop it right down using the automation. More natural. Okay, so let's see if we can just copy this across and see what happens. I like to experiment. So we've got flute coming in first. Let's have tenor recorder coming in next. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm feeling that the next theme should come, the next entrance should come right there. Now, where do you want to put it? You can put it up a fifth, down a fifth. You could try to do it more of a canon, maybe starting on a B flat there. Let's try putting it. We've got flute in the middle, tenor quarter, so let's go down a fourth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know that's a fifth above, and that puts it on F. So if I go down to F there, let's see what happens. For some reason, I got a duplicate there, so we don't really need two at the same time. So let's see what that sounds like. Sometimes I just try these things out. So you can see I've currently have the articulation set up for staccato there. So I need to go to my recorder. I'll copy that same intro articulation stuff that I need for this here. So you can hear it sounds really, really strange. So what I'll do is I'll probably go through and try to alter the intervals. And you know, this kind of thing may not work. I'm just fooling around at the stage, trying things out. So I don't know why that's giving me. And also, you must remember. Okay, so this should be exactly the same subject. Yes, it is. So, what if I drop that even lower? Instead, let's have. Whoops. What I can do is just try different intervals and see what happens. Sounds strange. Yeah, so that's just not going to work. So a fifth is probably going to be fine. Don't need my history open. That should be correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 semitones. Yep, that's a fourth. So that just sounds really bad. So what I might do is instead of having this strict imitation, I could try to work through it and make the strict imitation work. But I'm feeling after this section I want something less formal. And really, that should be F sharp. It just sounds like it should be F sharp. So I'll just put something in that may sound good. I don't know. It'd be nice if I had the right articulation here. So yeah, the inversion is kind of strange. Obviously, none of this really works, so I'll have to go through slowly and try and work that out. So obviously we've got like a minor second there between this note and that note, so that's not really going to work. This part sounds fine so far, but it's what we get to hear. Try something like that. Problem is here we get this voice is going down while this one's going down as well to that kind of, it's that parallel motion. But this note here is lower than that voice, so it's not good. It's almost as bad as voice crossing. You're having both voices one drop under the range of where the other one was. It's not ideal. Bach sometimes does it, but it's not ideal. It sounds okay. Don't really want to break out of the... I could just go nuts and write a random kind of subject, or just like write, 3-part kind of chords, little like staccato notes to accompany this. But it'd be nice to do something a bit more structured. I could add them cross here. Add them cross there and see what happens. So really I need my articulation like that. Okay, I don't even need that. It can be still. Problem there, we have this like major third there. So that's okay. Could be better. A lot of these things I'll come back and fix, or just kind of I'll try this for a while and then delete the whole thing and start again from this cadence and try and work my way through until something really works. I could just start getting a bit more floral and doing other stuff like... Remember, I'm in a tenor recorder here, so I'm actually right at the top of the tenor range. I don't know why I'm going up so high there. So what I could do is potentially... If I drop these down an octave, see what happens. Let's say D, whoops. I drop that way down, whoopsie. Really, I'm just taking the rhythmic structure of this original motive and using that as a basis, I guess. Sometimes you just take a line and just run with it and make it go where it feels like it should go. Which is a nice, natural sounding line, so yeah. And that's often how I'll extend piece of material. I just like let this line carry on where I think it should go and then go to the other line and build that up. So what do we got so far? It's okay. So now I can add in another voice. See what happens. We'll take this same stuff. In fact, I'll take a whole lot. And we've gone flute, tenor recorder. So let's do a soprano recorder. Let's going the voice below and the voice above, and then I'll do bassoon last. So we'll have the same period before our new voice enters. There's 3 beats. 1, 2, 3 beats. So I'll put it there. 2, 3, enter. 4th. 1, 2, 3, enter. And obviously it's in the same key at the moment. So I've kind of just kept, it's almost like a strange tonal answer here. So if I wasn't B, oh, okay, actually F sharp is fine. It is on the 5th, so I don't know what I was thinking putting it on F, but hey, that's alright. You've got to trust your ears over the theory sometimes. Boy, I just got the theory wrong, so hey. It's almost that we can almost treat that like a tonal answer because it's not really taking us to F sharp. We're still in B, so it's fine to enter in B here. So what have we got here? This is the exact same. No, it's a soprano recorder, so it's actually up an octave, I believe, from where the flute was. That's the B there, whereas on flute, yeah, it's up an octave. So it may look like it's in the same place, but actually it's an octave higher here. So that's okay. You can see here we've got a false relation. We've got the A natural and the flute. So we could alter that slightly. How does it sound? Doesn't sound great. What I'll do, I can kind of be more freer in this section of the fugue because I've already done my strict exposition where everything's, you start a fifth above, and then actually in this fugue I started a fifth above obviously, and then I didn't modulate back to the tonic. I stayed in the so it starts in like an A. Starts in like A, and then we come in with the fifth, same theme in the fifth, but then when the third voice entered, it stays in the dominant key, and so we pretty much stayed in the dominant key the whole time, and then somehow we got to B. How we got to B. Sometimes just let the music go where it wants to go. In fact, usually I do. It's only when I say that I want to modulate to a certain key, then I'll start to be a bit more strict. Yeah, it kind of sounds like a mess, but no, this part's okay, and I guess this coming in is possible. I kind of want to get a bit freer here, I guess, so I could try to have this contour of this pseudo inversion, but I can break it up a bit. And do stuff like that. Let's try to not hit the same note, so we have a bit of harmony there. That way we have these parallel fourths, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parallel fourths, yeah. Doesn't sound great. It's like in a false relation type thing where I want to like flatten the notes coming down and it wants to raise the notes coming up. Which sounds bad. Remember, I'm an octave up here, so I can actually use these notes down here as well. No problem. That kind of stuff sounds okay. It seems like I'm hitting the wrong notes. Well, it's the same notes as the other voices playing, but kind of swapping them. So, got to play from here so I get the articulation correct. Try to get some more interesting harmony going. See, I have this kind of second here, which isn't great. And then my other note is there, so I have this kind of like tritonish thing going on, which is not ideal. That sounds a bit better. Sometimes you just play like a single note, make sure try and work out some kind of interesting, better harmony. If I was more committed, I would probably like try and write to exact chords. It just sounds bad. I do want to go there, but it sounds awful. try and go in a different direction. Turn this down slightly. It just sounds bad. So, what I do when it sounds bad, I just keep editing and removing stuff. And sometimes I just have to delete all this and start again. And it's going back to the same note, but it's slightly better. Some imitation. I feel like that should be slightly later. And this is where I just kind of go off the rails and do whatever I want. So that's okay. Let's play this section again. So going back to this note at the same time isn't great. That part works really well, but this part I want to go somewhere else. Just so it doesn't. It's not too stagnant. I'm going back to the same notes too often. So that's a bit better. I can make that staccato at the end there. So that's kind of cool. And now I can add in bassoon, and I'm probably just going to go and do whatever I want here. So 1, 2, 3, entrance. 1, 2, 3, entrance here. 1, 2, 3, bassoon should enter here. See, I got that. I can see the harmony of the other things going on, which is good. I feel like I started on a D there because there's a D out there. I've got 2 Ds. I'm doubling my D already, so I don't really want that. What kind of chord am I after? It's kind of a B minor chord. So I should probably have a B in the bass there. I have this chromatic run in the flute, which doesn't really help my B want to exist. So sounding the F sharp isn't great either. So I don't really want to change my flute there. It's kind of funky. So what are my options here? B sounds bad due to the false relations. Or does it? The high B sounds okay. I can start an A. Yeah, it doesn't really sound great, so maybe I may have to alter that flute part. I don't have to have the bassoon enter at all, but I mean, I could have it enter here. It doesn't have to. Entering there is really awkward. I mean, I could try, but sometimes you just have to. It almost sounds better if I should start here. That's kind of okay, and the other voices do something over that. Like, looks like I'm missing some flute there. It's kind of cut out a bit. So I can write the rest of that flute part there. That works better. F articulation there. My flute's gone down quite a way there, and keep my volume up. Feeling that could be a good note. Where I've got this B minor chord. But now I'm going back to E here. So, circle of fifths, it looks like, but it's got to work. So I want to almost make this a 5/7 chord somehow. That's kind of where I want to go to. So that kind of helps it. Who knows what that is? So if I alter this to be the same. That's giving us cadence into B. I mean, I could alter this to be in B, but it's kind of nice as it is. So what I might do is actually, we could do some like sequences and stuff and have this start later. And give ourselves time to modulate back to E. I'm using this da 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 kind of rhythm, which is boring, but make it work. I need to get to like a B7 chord. Around there, so I'll start setting that up. Not giving them a lot of space to breathe. I suppose there's a few breaths there, so that's fine. That'll kind of work, and I can do the same thing where I have the bassoon enter before the other melody is finished. That might work. Yeah, that kind of works. That's cool. So now let's try to join those things together. What else we got here? Tenor recorder. Some kind of arpeggiated kind of stuff. And that's just copying the same kind of progression. And actually that's pretty close in contour and line, so It's like a semitone apart, which is not great. I'll break that back into legato. Legato. Or not. So that's a E. I'm just matching to see what I'm actually doing up there. So, I could repeat the note there, just have it held over a bit. Could work. Sometimes it's alright to get across the voices, like a lot of Renaissance pieces do that. I don't care too much. Gotta remember what I'm trying to get to E here. Feel like a G sharp. Oh, G sharp. Like a Russian 3-2-1 cadence. That hopefully should work. Trying to complement this. If I look closely, I can actually look at the intervals and see what I got here. That's a sixth. Tritone. Fourth. So, at least there's no fifths in there. That's fine. Let's see what it sounds like. It's fucking awful. Yeah, great. Because these are to semitone apart. That's the edge of my range of my flute. Yeah, it's okay. Not too happy with the section at all, to be honest. I'd be pretty happy to delete all that and start from scratch. But let's have a listen. On the start. It's okay. It kind of works, I guess. It's weird and funky. The part in particular I quite like, even though it's strange. I've got a G up there. two parts up there, so we can add in a soprano recorder. It's semi-toned apart, but it actually sounds fine. I'm going to pull that strange section off while still having it sound good. Yeah, it kind of fills out the harmony. Yeah, I quite like that. One note, I think it's getting a bit strange there. I try not to double the notes too much. It's nice to have some variety. Not a very good modulation, but it'll work. And here I'm in the soprano, so I'm in the very top of the texture, so as soon as my bass, so what I should really do is write the upper part here, and come back and fill it in. The problem with that is it's parallel octaves. For some reason my soprano recorder is very quiet there. It's just the way that is in that note, I guess. I want to put an ornamentation in there. Dun, 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 dun. Something like that, but not quite like that. I'll put on the click just to be. Yes, that's going to work. And I could extend that out as well. Even put another little trill type thing on there. Oops, it's not quite. That's kind of cool. Now, you notice I haven't left much space here for the inner parts, but that's okay. They can go all over the place. What have we got here? Flute. Where does flute end up? Remember, this is actually an octave up, so I've got plenty of space. I've got up to here to be place. It's kind of a accented passing note. Da-dum. I feel like that soprano part should come in a bar later. Maybe if I drag it back and see what happens. Not a bar, but half a beat. No, because then it's off the beat, so that's gonna be. Classic rising minor scale. Strange and off the beat, isn't it? Can't go any higher than that, otherwise I'd like to. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. B flat in the bass there. Soprano. Go to there maybe. Yeah, seems okay. Now we can go in and fill the tenor recorder. Opposite of the singing scale. Do accented passing note there. Depends how close you want to get with those harmonies are there. If you want to be closer, you can. Get that like depends, yeah. How crazy you want to get with your harmony, but yeah, I don't know. I just try things sometimes, and sometimes you want really close things for a bit of tension. There, but that's okay. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I can't do that because of the false relations there. strange chord to come onto there. Go to my staccato, which I think is this. Nope. Lower. Okay, that's cool. It's a bit top of my range. I'm in tenor quarter, so can't go too high. That's just doubling the octave there, so it's not great. Once again, doubling the octave. That's a bit better. Very close harmony between this and that. I don't think it'll matter once the bassoon comes in. Once we get the bass in there, though. In fact, I should really do that now, I guess. I'm going to do a little major thing there. Could be cool. So we bassoon in for the last little section. Kind of trying to make a line that sounds nice here, you know. I wanted to, I could use that accented passing note there as well, potentially, but we'll see how it sounds. Yeah, so this part doesn't really work as well. Yeah. I've got B naturals in both of those, so it could be cool. Because up here I've got what's my chord there? Got a G. I should have a D there and see what happens. Here I can have my A sharp. I have a little lyrical thing for the bassoon here, maybe. This is kind of feeling like a cadence area where I probably would stop work for the day, and, well, not for the day, but, you know, for the session, and maybe come back to it some other time. So let's write just that last little section there. Nice major chord there. I can probably go back to legato for that as well. Yeah. Nice to put it just before the bar, because otherwise it won't play. kind of a major chord there. A chord like that. But this is pushing me into wanting to put it on a like a 5-ish chord. Like this. Yeah. Let's try and go for beautiful. Let's go to there. Could do something weird and have it kind of change after the. I think it's going to be the cadence. Right there. Kind of cool. Maybe straight away. Yeah, that's quite cool. I like that. Reload this. That should work. Could work with some other parts in there. So that's kind of sounding pretty rich there. In the middle of the bar there, so that's why it sounds kind of weird. It's always going to sound. The rhythm here is a bit strange. Kind of a weird rhythmic. It's like the beats are kind of changing. And, That kind of works. I'll allow it. So just the soprano recorder part to write. Oh, try it. No, awful. Yeah, that's alright. I'll extend this a little bit though. Maybe extra beat. Extra beats for all. Yeah, that's pretty good. So that's probably about as much as I do in a session. One little section. How many seconds is that? It's at 30 and ends at 50. So that's about 20 seconds worth of music. Taking me a while. However long this cast is. So yeah, that'll give you a good idea of how I roll some of my decisions. And you can see there's usually 3 or 4 notes. 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. Oh, of course there's no. I could probably add some bassoon to this area. See, it's kind of, there's nothing going on there for bassoon, but it's okay to have a bit of a break every now and then. Bassoon's kind of the underdog in this piece. It's like last in every time. But that's alright. Cool.